Part 4. Specialized Knowledge, the fourth step to riches. The way of success is the way of continuous pursuit of knowledge. General versus specialized knowledge. Knowledge is only potential power. It becomes power only when and if it is organized into definite plans of action and directed to a definite end. There are two kinds of knowledge: general knowledge, book learning, and specialized knowledge, applied knowledge. The former is not incredibly helpful for amassing financial riches. Knowledge equates with power only when it is organized into a practical plan of action and intelligently directed toward a definite end. Redefining education. An educated man is one who has so developed the faculties of his mind that he may acquire anything he wants, or its equivalent, without violating the rights of others. The sort of knowledge taught in schools is valuable only insofar as it can be organized and applied. Success requires more than someone who can earn high grades, which is why employers are searching for more than applicants with good GPAs. They look at applicants' character, activity records, and experiential learning, e.g., internships. They want to know that a potential employee has the wherewithal to persist through challenges, build up others on the team, and find solutions for problems that don't yet exist, rather than someone who can merely replicate processes and regurgitate information from textbooks. Thus, the term educated should only apply to people who know how to put their knowledge into action to achieve their desired end. Combating feelings of inferiority. Capability means imagination, the one quality needed to combine specialized knowledge with ideas in the form of organized plans designed to yield riches. Being educated does not mean that you have a certain level of formal schooling. Thomas Edison had only 3 months of schooling, and Henry Ford had less than a 6th grade education, and yet no one would question their intelligence. Being educated also does not mean that you must possess all the specialized knowledge necessary to carry out your purpose. It does, however, mean that you need to know where to gather the knowledge you lack. For this purpose, successful people have mastermind groups, discussed in Chapter 9, to complement their strengths and compensate for their weaknesses. The story of Henry Ford serves as an excellent example of how power can be acquired through the intelligent acquisition and direction of specialized knowledge. The inimitable industrialist was labeled an ignorant pacifist in an editorial during World War I. So he sued the newspaper for libel. During the trial, he was asked a series of history questions in an attempt to prove his ignorance. He was unable to answer any of the questions, but he commented that with one phone call, he'd be able to retrieve the answer to any question, for he had business associates to provide information to questions outside of his specific focus. By studying only the information most necessary for his pursuits, he did not risk cluttering his mind with knowledge he could find elsewhere. The important thing was that he knew exactly where to locate the information he needed in the moment that he needed it. The lesson from this story is that you should not have an inferiority complex simply because you do not have all the specialized knowledge you might need of the service or merchandise you intend to provide in exchange for your fortune. If you need or desire more, you can cultivate it through your mastermind group. How to purchase knowledge. Any man is educated who knows where to get knowledge when he needs it and how to organize that knowledge into definite plans of action. Along with a lack of self-confidence, many individuals struggle with a lack of ambition. Starting in an entry-level position can lead people to get into a rut and form habits around mediocrity, which kills off any lingering ambition. In order to get on the path to success, you must lift your head high enough for opportunity to see and recognize you. Doing so requires you to possess or know where to find the knowledge you need to move up the ladder toward success. It requires what ancient Greek philosophers called phronesis, a type of intelligence marked by good judgment, excellence in character and habits, and adaptability that manifests itself in practical action. Phronesis will help you identify not only what knowledge you need, but how to apply it in the best possible way. All truly successful people match their ambition with self-discipline. They develop habits geared towards self-improvement, including continually acquiring specialized knowledge related to their pursuit or profession. Wanting to supplement their knowledge should identify the gaps in their knowledge, determine the purpose for which they want the knowledge, and discover where it can be obtained from reliable sources. These reliable sources might include personal experience and past formal education, the experience and education of others, your mastermind group, colleges and universities, public libraries, and special training courses, e.g., night school and home study programs. Hill provides the example of a man named Stuart Austin Weir, who worked as a construction engineer until the Great Depression cut off his income stream. After assessing his options, Weir decided to become a corporate lawyer, so he went back to school. Unlike many people who decline opportunity because of shoddy objections and excuses, such as, "I can't go back to school because I have a family to support," and "I'm too old," Weir, married with a child and over 40, took charge of his fate and determined the most efficient means of completing the necessary training, which included researching the best programs, selecting the most specialized courses, and completing his coursework in only 2 years. The moral: it pays to know how to purchase knowledge. Action item: fill in the gaps. Journal in response to the following questions. What specialized knowledge do you need to translate your desire into reality? How will this knowledge help you achieve your definite chief aim? Determine which of the 5 sources listed above will best suit your needs, and then research the most efficient and beneficial means of obtaining the knowledge you require from this source. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you, guys.